Hello, everybody, and welcome to Chasin Trail. I'm your host, Teddy Tonelli, and I'm just here to say I'm sorry for the absence. I was on vacation. And you're probably thinking to yourself, Teddy, with that shirt, was you at Western States? You look like Dylan Bowman. First of all, don't insult me like that. We have talent. Second, no. We was at the Bahamas. We was enjoying ourselves on the beach. We was having pina coladas. It was very relaxing. That wasn't until I got back and one of Teddy's tats decided to send me a little message that I saw because I was following the Western States coverage, but there was something that I missed. And, I see this guy, Caleb Bolson, come through. He's a Salt Lake City guy. And Run Slut, Chasin Trail, Salt Lake City, they go hand in hand. I reach out, say, hey, congratulations, kid. You did good. You've been working hard. You deserve it. He doesn't respond. I get it. He'll get back to Teddy at some point because he's busy, big things. Anyway, back to what I was saying is that one of Teddy's tots sent me something, and it was a screenshot, and it showed Caleb. It was this Nike, he's a Nike guy. He was wearing that fancy, that was like that table linen that Nike had repurposed. And it says chasintrail.com. And I said, excuse me. That's the name of the podcast. It's the name of the fastest growing running podcast in the entire world. And I said to myself, there's no way. This got to be a mistake. Yeah, but guess what? This guy, Caleb Bolson, he is chasintrail.com. And see, the thing is that Teddy has a problem with that. I'm going to show you. I'm going to put it up here on the screen. Yeah. Yeah, chasintrail.com. But here's the thing. We've already sent a cease and desist letter to Mr. Caleb and his team. I'm assuming now, since he won Western States, that he has lawyers because Teddy's lawyers have gotten a hold of him. The thing is that if Mr. Caleb decides to keep this going, I don't care if he won Western States. First of all, Jim was not there, okay? And if you were not listening to the broadcast, and holy smokes, if you didn't catch the fact that, Jim's ghost, first of all, have some more respect. Jim is not dead, all right? If Jim had been running this race, we'd be talking about something totally different. And here's the other part, Hayden wasn't running either. As far as I'm concerned, there's an asterisk. It's like Caleb, Barry, Bonds, Olson. Anyway, Teddy's lawyers are going to get a hold of you, Caleb. And as another thing that people probably heard on the broadcast one too many times was that Caleb is a dad. Congratulations, Caleb, to you and your new family. I also want to introduce you to who's going to be your new daddy, and that's me, because when my lawyers are done with you, if you don't get this bullshit off the internet, I'm going to be your daddy. Do you understand this? Okay? I am going to own you. All of these accolades and all these great things that you're getting from Western States right now, enjoy it because it's going to be mine. It's going to be part of the Run Slut empire. All because you decided that you was too important and that you could steal our name. But here's the thing, Mr. Caleb, you're not stealing our name. Okay? You're not stealing our name. You need to have a little bit more respect, okay? Have some respect for your elders. I don't care if you're fast. Again, Mr. Asterisk, okay? Mr. Table Linen, all right? I don't care, all right? I don't care, all right? David Roche dropped out of the race. How can you even say you won? Because the best runner in the race didn't even finish. You understand this? Do you understand this? That the Roche he didn't finish, Come back next year, do it again. But in the meantime, I think that if you want your career to go anywhere, if you don't want me to own you, I would get rid of this website. I want to jump into some other news. We are coming back with some good new episodes, great episodes. One of them is an up-and-coming guy. Man, I'm excited for you to hear this one. He came into a race on the East Coast, and he beat some pros, and he's going to tell you his story. Another person that I have coming on a little later this week is Trail Master Steve Hammond. Wow, you're going to get some absolutely incredible insight from this man. You're going to get a look at how a race course is set up. all those little things. Give you a little bit of more perspective on, what it takes to make these things happen that we do on these weekends. But like I said, Teddy is very sorry for being gone for so long. But we're back now, okay? We got some big stories to get into. We got some big names that we got coming on. So again, thanks guys. But we'll keep you posted on this whole Caleb Bolson thing. I know he's enjoying his time in the sun. But here's the thing. There's an eclipse coming, and I don't know if he's ready for it. But enjoy the upcoming episodes again. Thanks for your time. Teddy's Tots. I love you guys. We're back from vacation. We're better than ever. We're loving it. But until next time, Teddy out.